Good morning, people. How is everybody today? Welcome in. New moon in Aquarius today. It feels like another pause and portal that we're passing through this week as we birth into 2022 properly. I don't know about you, but I felt like everything has just been on hold all the way through January because of the retrogrades, and it feels like now as we move into February that we're finally getting going. It feels like we're finally moving into 2022 properly. So besides the new moon, we have some other astrology. So the moon is going to be in Aquarius all day today. Is going to make a sextile to Chiron, a square to Uranus, and then conjunct the Sun and Saturn. So there could be innovative insights into healing. The moon and the Sun are going to reignite the Saturn-Uranus square. This time, because Saturn is in conjunction with the Sun and the Moon, Saturn's going to be the more powerful out of the two planets. The best thing you could do to a way to handle this energy is to ground and make a commitment to any breakthroughs that you've made in the hours before the new moon and at the new moon, so that you're harnessing the highest potential of the energies today. So that's the astrology. Let's do some cards and see what they have to say about today's energy. I'm going to use Gaia deck first. Pick 3 cards, get an overview of the energies, and then do some tarot around that as well. So, what do we need to know for today? The 1st of February 2022, new moon in Aquarius. Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. Help and guidance and support to navigate the energies of today. What do we need to know? Okay, I've put my glasses down somewhere and I can't see them anywhere. Let's hope I don't need them for today's reading at all. How strange. I came in wearing them, and I was wearing them whilst I was checking out today's astrology, and I can't see them for the life of me. Okay, what do we need to know for today? 1st of February 2022. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we've got evolution, earth changes, climate change and transformation. Okay, as we transform ourselves, we help with the transformation of the earth. As we raise our energy and our vibration, it feeds into the whole of humanity and also the planet as well, and Gaia. Then we have apprehension, moving out into the world, doubt and fear. Okay, if we're going through big changes, big breakthroughs, we can be faced with a little bit of apprehension of how we're going to be received into the world. As we change, often people that we're connected with feel uncomfortable, that they see that we're different, and it may lead to changing the people in our life, especially if they stop supporting us. And then reflection, illusion, self-examination, distortion. So the doubt and the fear could actually be part of this illusion or distortion, being the dark moon, the dark of the moon, the new moon. There's no reflected light from the sun. Dark, no shadows cast or anything. We can't always see in the dark. So sometimes we have to be our own light. We don't always know how to do that. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. Because it's new moon, I was already planning to use the El Goliath deck, but even more so now as we've got illusion, self-examination, distortion, fit, doubt and fear. So this could also be stuff being brought up by the sextile to Chiron and the reigniting of the Saturn-Uranus square from last year. Okay, so what do we need to know for today, please? New moon in Aquarius, 1st of February 2022. Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. What messages do we need for today? Okay. So let's have a little overview. Okay, so the centre of the deck we've got the Six of Swords, the brand new journey. Then we've got the Jubilee catcher, the shadow dream catcher. I've been doing some shadow dream work the last couple of days while we're in the dark of the moon myself. We have the King of Cups, the Chief Eagle, the Three of Swords, the Bleeding Raw Heart, King of Pentacles, the Father of Roses, the Queen of Pentacles, the Indian Henna Mother, Justice, the Doves of Equality, and the Ace of Pentacles. And then at the bottom we have the Knight of Cups, the Brother of the Wild. Okay. So where we find ourselves, the Six of Swords, we're wanting to move away from difficult times, difficult places, difficult situations. But as we journey, we take our nest with us. Okay, if you look at the bird's flying away, but between its claws, its feet, it has its nest with it. It's taking the new life with it. The nest is full of eggs. We leave behind what we've outworn and we've outgrown, and we carry the seeds or the eggs of new ideas, of the new journey with us. Okay, the Moon card, which is our subconscious mind, our intuition, our emotions. We've got the Ujibu catcher, the shadow dream catcher. Dreaming around the peak or the full or the new moon is a really powerful time for important healing dreams and things. With sort of the new moon, it's great for sort of shadow work and begin catching shadow and bringing up from the subconscious shadow sides of ourselves that we want to work on. As I said before, I've got quite a big one going on at the moment from some ritual work I've been doing into connecting with the ancestors, and then going to the I Am Witch exhibition on Saturday, and it's brought up quite a lot of shadow stuff. The exhibition is a magical work and ritual to bring about healing the wounds from the witch trials, and it's a really powerful exhibition and powerful work. And Saturday was the last day, and I was lucky enough to be there for the closing ceremonies and things. But I'd been sparked at the full moon, remembering back to sort of ancestor work that was coming through in 2020 around the full moon, the new moon solar eclipse. at 0 degrees of Cancer at summer solstice, and some work I'd been doing in the run up to that, about for the last few weeks coming up to summer solstice, connecting with the ancestors, the women ancestors, and seeing their magic and their struggles and their pain and hardships. And yeah, at the last full moon, the Cancer full moon, it all started coming back to me, and this I picked this thread up again, and from going on Saturday, it's opened up a shadow side of me that I'm working through. It's come up many times before, but I think I haven't really faced it as I am doing this time. And a lot of it is that I'm doing is dream work. A lot of my work is dream work. Whether it's problem solving and finding solutions, I will dream them and I'll wake up in the morning and right, I know what I need to do about that. When I was at university doing my degrees and when I was doing my masters, I used to dream my assignments, and it would just all be sorted out at night in my dreams, and I'd wake up and I knew exactly what I needed to write, and so very near to the deadline, after all the dreaming had happened and been done, then I could go through, sit in front of the computer and literally just write and get an assignment out. So I really value the subconscious and being able to dreaming and being able to bring stuff up, and especially if you set the intention and make it a conscious practice. My new moon ritual from overnight in the UK, the new moon is at 5:46 in the morning, so I've got a sunset to sunrise ritual going on that I'm doing around the new moon, starting off as the sun goes down on the 31st, and then completing it this morning as the sun rises. So for me, it's all going to be around shadow work. It's all going to be the nighttime magic in the dark, and seeing what comes up. Okay, so dream catcher, capture those things coming up from the subconscious, and bring them into the light, into consciousness, ready to be worked on. The Mercury card, our intellect, our thinking, information, communication, self-expression. We've got the King of Cups, intuition, third eye there. Okay, use your intuition, connect into your vision. As this comes up, we can use it to create vision to take forward into the next phase of our life, into the next couple of weeks to the full moon. What are we growing? What seeds are we planting? Intentions are we setting? What do we want to manifest? But also, because we're in bulk as well, it's intentions and growth for the whole year. Okay, the Venus card. Venus being our values around sex and magic. I don't know where that came from. I do, that's just me. What I meant to say was money and love, values around relationships. Sex and magic could be closely related to that. See, there's a little something come up from the subconscious that needs examining today. So anyway, Venus, our values around love and money, relationships, friendships, beauty, harmony, balance, creativity. We have the Three of Swords. What is the wound that we're healing? The Venus station direct on Saturday. What's come up since then? The Venus stationing direct and this new moon is very interlinked and wrapped up in each other, especially the connections to Uranus. because Venus stationed direct, making a trine to Uranus, and the new moon, the sun and the moon, making a square to Uranus. And the moon sextile to Chiron just before the new moon. What is it that we're healing? What is it that we need to know, to see, to uncover, to take these swords out of this heart and to heal the heart? The heart healing is really important because that's what we're taking forward into this year. The Sun card, our conscious mind, our core identity, core vitality, inner strength, who we present to the world, how we shine out our light into the world. We have the King of Pentacles, grounded, secure, money in the bank, happy in and secure in family and career and grounded. This, I think, represents the conjunction to Saturn and possibly the conflict here. So there's not much conflict, but the pain and the hurt with Venus is about what do we need to awaken within ourselves, and then the King of Pentacles helps us to ground it. Okay, coming back to the apprehension, the doubt and the fear as we step out into the world, the reflection, the illusion, self-examination, distortion. What is it that we're not seeing? This is what is in the Three of Swords here. Before you go to bed, you can ask. You can ask for it to come up in your dreams. You can ask for knowing, for answers, to be caught in the dream catcher while you're asleep. Okay, the Mars card. Mars being how we take action, our ambition, our will, drive, determination, and masculine creativity. If Venus is our feminine creativity, then we also create from the masculine part of ourselves as well. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Velvet Waiting. I've got a feeling, I'm just going to check yesterday's reading, because I think the Queen of Pentacles came out in that position yesterday as well. Yes, it did. Yes, and a note about the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Velvet Waiting, knowing that it's all going to unfold as it needs to, sitting back and listening, to see what needs to be healed, see what comes up. Inner vision, meditation, going inwards. What is it that we need to see, to feel, to hear? So that we can heal the heart and step out into the world from a place of love rather from fear and doubt. The Jupiter card, what's working for us? Hope, optimism, good fortune, expansiveness, freedom, truth and justice. We have the Justice card here. New moons, the portals, the pause and the portal at a new moon is a time when consciousness can suddenly sort of slip and fall into place. One of the things I see for when I have breakthroughs and things like that is it's almost like everything's just been slightly out of alignment and doesn't quite fit, and suddenly you get the breakthrough and everything clicks into place and starts running smoothly. Okay, karmic readjustment, justice, balancing the scales. Okay. Equality, doves of equality here. Bringing messages of peace. Do we need to make peace with parts of ourselves that we've not wanted to look at? That's definitely something, looking at something that I haven't looked at properly before. Yeah, that's that. Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. How do I transmute without actually going deep into it? How do I transmute that? How do I make that into its opposite without actually exploring why it's there and where it comes from? And what I've actually found is it's far deeper than just me and just this lifetime. This is a current that goes back, I don't know how far, but it's come through to me to see it and to bring healing to it, so that it is no longer a wound anymore. Okay, so that's my my personal journey there that I'm working on at the moment. And it feels right that this has come up to everything always happens at the right time, and the universe is always working on your success if you just open up and let it. Stop trying to control the show and just be receptive and go with things. Even the scary bits that we don't want to face, sometimes, that's the best policy. Okay, so the Saturn card, what's holding us back, what limitations, obstacles, restrictions, but also responsibility and commitments that I spoke about when I was talking about the astrology. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, yesterday the Ace of Pentacles was in the position of the Jupiter card. Now it's in the position of the Saturn. Are we unable to connect to an opportunity? Are we trying to avoid making a commitment to doing this work? That could be another option. Whatever it is, we're not connecting in the 3D. We're not giving firm foundations to something, and we're missing an opportunity. Okay, the card at the bottom of the deck, we had the Knight of Cups, the brother of the wild. And in this card, we've got this beautiful wolf shaman, howling in the night sky. And as he howls, lots of ghost spirit wolves in the background. As we howl and call in our wolf selves, from the subconscious, catching them in the dream catcher here. Okay, is this the Knight of Cups brings us in messages of love? Is it that we catch those messages of love in the shadow dream catcher, and as we catch them, they help us to heal the heart? So, as you know, I've said many times before in the last couple of weeks about this week being a set of pauses and portals. This looks to be today's pause and portal at the new moon. I hope you catch it in your dream catcher. Okay, so that's today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications of when I release new readings. Have a wonderful new moon in Aquarius day. Hope you have some wonderful innovative seeds of intention to plant today. And until next time, thank you for watching.